Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Nintendo for Life. Today we're going to be doing my first video of this channel, so if you're new and you like what you see, I would really appreciate a like, and the only way to help this channel grow is to be a subscriber. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos Nintendo related, and also if you could share it, I would love you guys forever. So without further ado, let's get into the Switch OLED white model unboxing and let's see what it's like. So here we have it. So the box itself is a lot smaller in design of what the original model was. So that's quite nice. I really like that. It comes with a beautiful OLED Nintendo Switch. Really glad it got it. Really excited. I have been using previously my Switch Lite, which is the limited edition Pokemon Sword and Shield. Absolutely love it. I've just really enjoyed it. I love the original Switch, my OGSwitch, but I don't use it as much now. I used the Nintendo Switch Lite a lot more. So really excited, one, for the bigger, larger display. It'd be really interesting to see a comparison between the Switch Lite, the original, and the OLED Switch. I did pre-open it just to check out the white Joy-Con because I just really like that design. So on lifting the box, you have your Switch controllers. Beautifully white. Feel really nice. There's not really much of a difference in the texture. I think they're exactly the same, to be honest. If you have a little look at the Link's Awakening one, you can see that they're pretty much the same. It's really cool. I really want those on my new OLED Switch. But yeah, the Joy-Cons themselves, not too sure if they've been upgraded to prevent any further drift issues with them. But yeah, I've had no drift issues ever since I've been using the Switch, and I've been using the Switch since day one, so I'm quite fortunate that way, I'm sure. I'd love to know in the comments, guys, if you suffered from any drift issues with your Joy-Cons and how many Joy-Cons have you actually gone through. I think I've got about 6 pairs of Joy-Cons. They're so addictive to get on. They're really nice. I'd also love to know, guys, of what type of limited edition Switch Joy-Cons you would like to see next. That'd be awesome. So they're lovely. Here we go with the Switch itself, and I'm also interested to see the new kickstand. Okay, so it is very sleek, very nice. I absolutely love it. There's a cold touch to it, so yeah, it's like really cold. So it's definitely metal. So on the top we have our power button, our usual volume. We have a reset button, which is quite recessed. We also have the 3.5mm headphone jack, also Bluetooth enabled now as well, thank God. It's only took years. We do have the slot for the cards themselves, which is a lot sleeker, a lot more, I'd say, compact, but you do have to wedge your fingernail in to actually open it up. Okay, so it does have a little flap and a hinge on it. It's not as easy as the previous version, but I think it's a welcome. The vents themselves, it seems, let's do a little comparison there actually with the top. Okay, so the unit itself, yeah, it's slightly bigger, just by a couple of millimeters, but not much. But as you can see, the vents themselves have changed. At the bottom, we have our usual, still the same, still fit the dock in, so really nice. But yeah, I think that screen looks absolutely gorgeous. You can definitely notice straight away the difference in screen size, and the actual OLED screen itself has just got a lot more darker properties. As you can see, it's a lot lighter, which means obviously the blacks will be a lot more grayed out. So hopefully this will make the contrast a lot better. So let's have a little look what they look like with the white Joy-Cons, and then we'll swap them over for the Zelda ones. Yeah, that looks nice. Very nice. It's very sleek. Not too sure about the weight, but we'll get to the weight later on in the video. But first impressions, I'm really digging it. Can't wait to switch it on. So nothing else on the top. In the bottom, you have your usual dock. We have our switch pad. Never used it. I don't know if you use it, guys. I'm not a big fan, to be honest. I suppose if you have nothing like a Pro controller or anything, it's better than nothing. So here we have the dock, which has also had some incremental changes. They've changed the design. Obviously, it's been made to suit the OLED switch, but it's lovely. It's white. It looks really, really nice. The logo itself is a lot more smaller as well, less defined, but I really like it. On the back, we have a different cutout of the dock itself. This literally just snaps off. So yeah, I like it. I prefer it, to be honest. That is very nice, and it should just clip on. Very easy, straightforward. So we have got a LAN port, so we don't have an extra USB anymore, sadly. But hey ho, it is what it is. But apart from that, I really, really like it. Let's have a little look. Box. Let's have a little look what it looks like in the dock. Lovely. That's really nice. It looks really nice. Very impressive, right? Guys, I will see you in a tick, and I'll come back once I've loaded everything on there, and let's check out the comparisons between the Switch Lite, the Switch OLED, and the Switch Original. We'll do some weights, see how much they weigh, if that may be an issue for you, maybe not for others, but hey ho, we'll put it in there for the geeks anyway. See you in a moment. So it took an absolute age to download all the games again onto the SD card, which was an absolute nightmare. There should be a better way of doing that. Through the cloud, when you transfer over, it only transfers your saves. It doesn't transfer your games. So you do have to go into the eShop, click on the actual character itself in the top right-hand corner, go down to your games, and then re-download the games. Now, I have a lot of games which have digitally, and then I also have a lot a games that are also non-digital. So yeah, good mix between the both. I do have a 1 terabyte SD card. I've literally only got 2 gig left out of everything, but it is what it is. It's a nightmare. It would be nice if internally we did have at least 1 terabyte. That would be the next step forward, I think. I'd love to know what you think on that, guys. So let's just jump into some gameplay. We'll do some comparisons of screens, but also I would love to know what you think of the new Switch OLED. Do you think it is a good version? Do you think it was a bit disappointing because of the lack of chipset enhancement? Or are you happy with the screen enlargement and the OLED screen? I have to say, guys, the visuals look absolutely beautiful on it. Really, really stunning. So let's jump into some Doom 3, because I wanted to check out the contrast levels, just how dark it is, but I'm sure you can see just by how well it looks, how nice it looks. It really doesn't deteriorate from the resolution quality. I thought the bigger screen would make it have a lot more jankier edges, but no, it seems to be pretty fine. Okay, so let's do a little bit of gameplay. And I apologise in advance for my dreadful gameplay, especially looking through a phone and playing. There's definitely some lag. Yeah, but this game is stunning. If you've not played it, guys, I strongly recommend it. Doom 3, absolute classic. Sadly, I don't remember where I am and where I've got to go and what I've got to do. There we go. Little. Take that. Straight up Buster. So much nostalgia playing San Andreas. So one thing I noticed that the sound was supposed to be far superior. I'm not really noticing any significant difference, so I'm going to turn the volume right up just to see if I can see any more in the lows, mediums, or just to get a good idea of how the sound is. I remember the original Switch not being as loud as what I'd liked, so it'd be nice if it's made the volume higher. But the colours really stand out and really pop, really vibrant, guys. There does seem to be quite a lot of loading in between cutscenes and gameplay.
Damn, man, this lyrics is horrible. That dude needs some work, man. Hell shit. What up, fellas? Hey, what's up with you, baby? So you back on the block, huh? Hell yeah. You a real killer, huh? What he done that I ain't, huh? Stall him out, nigga. Hey, relax, man. Hey, a baller's posse's about to run up. They're headed up here right now. Looks like we backed them ballers against the wall, huh? Hey, CJ, strap up. It's Grove Street. Damn, man. I'll go get us some more backup. Okay, get some cars, block the road. The rest of y'all get heated. CJ, behind us!
Looks absolutely stunning. It's definitely the best version out of the three, I think, out of the Grand Theft Auto trilogy. The third one is definitely running better and a lot smoother. San Andreas is just running really well. Vice City isn't too bad, but I noticed a lot of dips. And yeah, the oldest one, which is Grand Theft Auto 3, actually plays the worst. So let's jump into another game and then we'll move on to weighing it and comparison of the screens. So I can definitely notice that the sound is definitely a better quality. It's definitely a higher quality. So I know it's going to be very hard to compare the actual levels of brightness and obviously the colour gamut and the range of the colour gamut. There's no way that I can show you across through an iPhone, sadly. But I'm sure and I hope that it comes across of just how much more vibrant. I tried to use the most colourful games that I know that I have. It was neither a toss-up between Pokemon Sword and Shield, yeah, Mario Odyssey or Astral Chain, but I just thought Super Mario Kart and Sword and Shield were the most vibrant games that I can possibly remember. But yeah, the screen size alone, even though it is only just less than an inch, it makes a massive, considerable difference. Having such thin bezels on the side of the unit itself just makes it more immersive experience, in my opinion. I'd love to know, guys, whether you're going to pick one up, whether you're going to spend that hard-earned cash and upgrade, or are you going to be happy with your OGSwitch? To be honest, I don't think you'd be bothered. Only if you've seen them side by side would make you probably want to upgrade. But yeah, I'm so glad that I did. I really am enjoying it. Love to know what you think, guys. Let's start off first with the Switch Lite. The Switch Lite is weighing in at 276 grams. So it's definitely going to be the lightest out of both. So 276 compared to the OGSwitch, which weighs in a considerably heavier amount, 404 grams. And then we come in with the Switch OLED, which is coming in a lot higher at 423 grams. So not really that much difference, considering it is actually a bigger unit as well. It's got more technical software in there, especially with the screen, but I think that they've done a really nice job. Love to know what you think, guys. If you are new to the channel, as I say, I've only just started it up, and I would really appreciate a thumbs up, and I would also appreciate you subscribing for future Nintendo related content, and have a great day, guys.